my school, MET. What we do is, during school, they call us out individually to go and deliver our speech. The speech that we deliver is called an elocution speech. If any of you here know what that is. Okay, so an elocution speech is where you take a speech or from somebody else who's famous or maybe that you think is deep in meaning, or you take a piece of a book and you have to memorize it. Then you say it to the judges when you go to be called out to do the speech. When I got called out, there was only 2 judges, so I was lucky. And my elocution speech was from The Giver. So I'm gonna do my elocution speech that I did right now. The Giver by Lois Lowry. Jonas, she said, not speaking to him alone, but to the entire community of which he was a part of. You will be trained to be our new receiver of memories. Thank you for your childhood. She then turned and left the stage, leaving Jonas standing there alone, facing the crowd, which spontaneously started the collective murmur of his name, Jonas. First, hushed, barely audible. Then faster and louder, Jonas, Jonas, Jonas. With this chant, Jonas knew that his community was accepting him into his new world, giving him life, like the new child Caleb. He filled with pride and gratitude, but at the same time he was filled with fear. He did not know what this selection meant. He did not know what would become of him. He did not know what he would become or would become of him. For the first time in 12 years, Jonas felt different, separate. He then remembered what the chief elder had said, that his training would be alone and apart. Holding the book that she had given him, he made his way through the throng. People moved aside for him. They were watching him. He thought he could hear whispers. He was looking for his family unit and his friend Asher. Ash, he called, spotting his friend by a row of bikes. You want to ride back? Sure, Asher said with his usual friendly smile. Jonas felt this moment hesitation. Congratulations, Asher said. No, you did better than me. When they brought out the smacks, you got more claps than everyone else. That was the end of my elocution speech. Then when I went back into the classroom, 15 minutes later, I was called to do another type of, in a sense, speech. It's called impromptu. That is sort of like a table topics in a sense. So what we had to do was take out 3 pieces of paper from inside a bucket. Whatever was written on those 3, you had to pick one of those 3 to do as our impromptu. What I got was keeping promises, scientist, and World War I. In my mind, I was thinking, who could make a speech out of this? But right now, I know that probably most people in this room could make something out of all 3 of those. So what I ended up picking was keeping promises. When I went in, I had 3 judges this time. It was scary. There was one judge with the face so cold with the stare. I think it scared my socks. Not me, my socks. When I ended up starting to talk about keeping promises, I just ended up rambling on about how promises can end up hurting people, or how my friend didn't keep his promise and I still haven't gotten my money that he owes me for 3 years. And how you can sort of use promises to make people do what you want. Then when I went back afterwards, I went back to my classroom. Then a day later, my math